I damn near want to
Already.
release this in the next hour. Like,
we should, bro.
bro,
You know, they got to
you want to
feel
just
it,
release
bro.
this tonight?
Yeah,
Just get it out there.
Get it out there, man.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Yo, welcome back, world. Another episode of Buff and Prime. You got your guy CT the Fan. We got T Cal the Great. Oh man, are we pulling out leftovers? Or are we remixing this for the block bully?
Man, you know, this was like at the time, this was our most popular video, Chidozie Part 1. And we had done a D lineman video before it. We're just talking about the transfers coming in, and we're just going off of their rankings and stuff like that. And everybody was in the comments saying, hey, don't forget about Chidozie. Don't forget about Chidozie. Don't forget about the block bully. I'm like, yeah, like, okay, like it's a transfer nose tackle. Then we got film. It was like, hold up. And I think the video took off because we was just surprised as everybody else to really see it. And the reason I wasn't excited about him off jump and wouldn't be excited about any defensive tackle is their stats are never going to jump off. So just by going and looking at their stats, you're never going to be like, oh my gosh, like unless Aaron Donald with the season he did, which is different. But the stats don't always show the full story when it comes to nose tackles. And I know ever since you saw his film, it sounds like he's pretty much been your favorite.
Hold up, man. Look, Chidozie, bro, pencil, pink, ink pen, tattoo. Look, tell you what, he's starting this season. I got him, man, going first 2 rounds in NFL draft. Like, this is that guy. Chidozie is him, bro. Like, when you say film don't lie, like, it don't lie.
Yeah, man, because stats can lie a lot. And if you're just looking at stats and want to see him jump off the stats, that's not what's going to happen. But when you want to see how he controls his gaps, how he controls the run game, I guarantee, and I haven't looked it up, but his linebackers, I promise you, they're getting great stats. I mean, we could see on some of the video where safeties were able to fill gaps because he's making it so it's clear gaps and clear running lanes. And I don't know. Let's see, I probably watched 4 games of him so far, 4, maybe 5. I don't think I've seen him get like bullied off the ball.
Not like last season, not like our trenches last season.
Not like ever. Like not like any time. Like, and that's including him taking on double teams.
Yeah, that's what I like most, bro. I like the way, like, you remember, like,
bro, it's so big when you cannot get moved from a double team.
Not a double team.
It messes up the entire game plan of the offense.
That was wild. I was like, man, he's not even moving. They got 2 people on him. That was special.
And I'm gonna tell y'all now, I got Chidozie versus Texas. If you guys remember on the Tyler Johnson video, I explained to everybody that we don't have access to every team's every single game. So I use what we have. And when I get the film, it's broken up by Houston offense versus Texas. So I didn't have Houston defense versus Texas till just recently. This film is probably better than the first breakdown that we did. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, go ahead and subscribe and share right now. We don't even got
like, comment. Hey, and let me tell you something. Don't just share this with your Colorado buddies. Share it with the ops.
Yeah.
Let them know what's coming. The block bully is for real.
And we'll talk about it some more, but I don't know, man. I ain't been like super locked into college football as a whole, but you just can't convince me that he's not top 5 in the country at this position. Like, something that, you know, could elevate him for sure is the passing game. If he becomes better as a pass rusher, that's what makes Aaron Donald so different.
Yeah, you get a defense tackle that can pass rush. Yeah, that's insane.
Changes everything. But like I said before, and you guys have heard me say it, if I have a choice of games, I want to see you against the dogs. I want to see you against the top teams.
Right.
So I was eager to see it, and it didn't disappoint. So we're going to get to the film. But again, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all that are in the live breakdown for this.
Yeah, we know we appreciate you guys. Welcome back.
This was already in play, but then after seeing what he was doing in one-on-one, I mean, can we call it one-on-ones if it's a 2-on-1?
No. I mean, hey, don't give that man his credit. 2-on-ones and going against the big boys.
Yeah, and our O-line is no joke. So please,
Chidozie is different.
So let's come back here for him. So we're gonna start him off right here. versus Texas again. Texas was top 4 in the country, right? For the college football
top
playoff.
4. Made it to the CFP.
Let's see what we got. So right here, you see him almost get home on his pass rush, which is
you see his hands
what I
and
said. I
how
want to
fast
see
his
more.
feet up. He just be
Quick hands, violent
Yeah.
hands. Let's go back here. So he's lined up in a zero technique. What that means is he's head up over the guard. Just to get some basics before I get into this, we're going to talk a lot about gaps. The way the gaps work, this is a gap and an A gap that are on both sides of the center. Then we have a B gap here, a B gap here on both sides of the guard. Then we have a C and a C on both sides of the tackle. And then out here, you can call it the D gap or the edge outside of both tight ends. So it's symmetrical. So right now we have him in a zero technique, which means he's lined up right over the center. And let's see how this plays out. So like his hands, he gets control of them and then disengages, tries to get his hand on the ball.
And this is against who? Texas?
Texas.
You're sure it's not Texas State?
and bro, y'all gonna see it more in this film, but the way he gets off blocks is just crazy. Like, it reminds me of Preston Hodge at corner, how when somebody's blocking him, he just letting you stay there until he decides, nah, that's enough. So we got him here again at nose. So let's go back to this. So right here, he's getting a stretch action, which that's a type of running play. And you can tell it from the way that all the linemen are blocking at this angle. So he's getting a stretch action. So he's trying to stay in his gap right here. And that gap is the A gap, which is going to be backside A gap. So he's trying to stay in his A gap. The problem that occurs right here is this gap opens up, which isn't his gap, but he did end up getting pushed off. This is one of the only plays where I saw him get knocked off of his spot, really for all of his film. So,
but it feels like the linebacker misread.
So the linebacker, he's getting what is basically a split zone action. So he's getting this slicer coming back plus this. So he's sitting and checking on that. Now, Chidozie, even though he's going with this flow, he has to be able to, basically put his foot down like this guy is right here. And he ends up getting pushed off. Like I said, if y'all new here, we show everything. This isn't a highlight tape channel. We show every play that they're involved in.
Yeah, you got to be clear about that. Like, this ain't about just the highlights. Like, this is the film. That's what makes it different.
This is a breakdown. This is not a highlight tape. This is a breakdown. So we got him right here. Goodness great. Wait till you see this from the other angle. This is crazy. He should not be able to do this. So he's here at nose, right over the center. Does not move. The center can do absolutely nothing with him. So since they're pulling like this, that means these linemen are going to try to down block this way. So 65 and 76 chipped. He tried to help on him as well. He's supposed to be moving Chidozie that way. Bro, if we go fast motion, slow motion, you're not going to see him move at all. I'm just manhandling him.
I'm about to let all the centers know, all the offensive linemen know, y'all better start doing y'all yoga.
and you see what this does. So right now, so this running back's coming right here. So he won his block right here. If he wins his block, then that creates a gap right here for him. But Chidozie blocks that up, so there's nothing doing. And that makes an easier gap for the linebacker to come make the play. That's domination. That's what a dominant defensive tackle looks like.
Yeah, man. That's a dog.
Here he is right here at nose tackle. Let's see it from the other angle. I think he might make this tackle. Let's check on it. So he's right here, number 10, right over the center. Yeah,
there he is.
This is a
he's different. Play. Like, he's different.
This is a really crazy play. All right. So they're down. Kind of similar to what we just saw. They're
Mhm.
pulling right here with this guard, meaning he's pulling across the formation. So these other linemen, they're trying to down block and move these guys off their spot to create a hole right here. So if you can see, Chidozie starts right here,
Right.
and Chidozie stays right there, never gets blocked down. This is Chidozie's job right here.
Mhm.
He did his job. What he does after this is he gets off of that lineman, crosses his face, and then goes and helps on the tackle.
So we know you committed to your teammates, bro. You go
This
get
is
it.
Texas. This is not no average team. These are supposed to be the top of the line linemen, and watch what he does to him. That's a great play from your D tackle, man. Absolutely great play. Got him at nose again.
There go that double team.
He is really, really, really good at this. So they're trying to block down. They're trying to move him off of this spot to create a bigger hole here.
Mhm.
As you can see,
That hole's
that's how
gone.
much they got him to move from here to there. That's it. These are 300 plus grown men that cannot move him. And what this allows, like if 18 holds his right there, that double team, 8 can shoot the gap. Right here, 20 can shoot this gap. He can shoot that gap. This makes the game so much easier for your linebackers because they can clearly see the gaps and clearly flow through them when they can trust that you're going to hold your gap.
Right.
Absolutely love it. Okay, this is crazy. I just had to point this out. I don't know. So when you're on defense, there's somebody that's in charge of calling the fronts or calling the strength of the offense. That tells the rest of the team how to line. There's different calls. You could be strong right, close left, things like that, which is going to tell everybody how to line up. I don't know what's going on here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 5-man side, and we have a 2-man side right here. To the 2-man side, we have 5 defensive players. To the 5-man side, we have 3 defensive players. This is terribly run wrong. Like, I don't know how or who got them lined up for this. But as you can see, if Texas wants to run a sweep right now, Houston's severely outnumbered. It's going to be a touchdown. So I don't know what was going on with the play calling of the fronts, but again, we can watch Chidozie just sit there and not be moved.
Play calling.
He didn't get moved so much. He made him fall. Does not get moved, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
And again, the whole point of how the offensive linemen are blocking is to move him off of this spot. That's why they have 2 on him, to move him off of this spot and to create a running lane. When you don't move off of that spot, you're in trouble. Because now, if we were gapped out on this side, meaning we had a guy on defense for those gaps, that would make it so 8 right now could just shoot this gap. He has a clear gap. Go shoot it. Go make the play. And they end up getting a stop right there. So here we got him again. Just being a bully.
That's the block bully.
For no reason, just being a bully.
But that's what you like to see, especially in the trenches.
Love to see. Especially against Texas, who ran the Big 12. People saying we can't stop the run versus the Big 12. He going back to the same conference. You see this logo? He's going back to where he just dominated. So watch him right here. Bro, he has a family.
They're going to be checking his cleats for cement.
Bro, he got a family at home. Bro, look at how he just throws it while he's getting down blocked. Again, to belabor the point, they're pulling this way. So this guard's pulling this way. These guys are trying to block down and move them off of their spot. Only person to move off the spot was the center. Chidozie took the center, threw him off while still fighting the guard, and the guard cannot move him off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think people understand how insane this is. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. This is not normal.
In his cleats. You don't move, bro.
If we got other Big 12 teams watching right now, your defensive tackles aren't doing that. I can promise you. They are not doing what we're seeing right now.
Chidozie,
here we got him again. Yeah, love this. Bro, just like Amari McNeil, what I talked about, there's times where Chidozie looks like a linebacker when he's
crazy
flowing through the gaps.
Crazy
athletic. So let's check it right here. So we got a pull again. Remember what I told you? Pulls usually take you to the ball. That when you see pulls, that's usually where the ball is going. So initially, what I think Chidozie is seeing right here is if you don't look at this side of the screen at all and you look here, this could look like a stretch as far as a stretch run action, meaning they're all going to be blocking this way, which would mean Chidozie would need to stay, moving with the gap. But he feels the pull coming back. So then he goes back this way, stays again. You can use the hash mark to see how he doesn't move. Right. Their job is to block him down. Chidozie does not get blocked down.
Nope.
Then again, he's so good at shedding and disengaging from these blocks. Disengages from the block, pursues the ball, makes a tackle. We'll watch.
Great things happen when you get to the ball.
Great things happen. Here he is. Get off me. Let me go get a tackle. Against Texas.
Chidozie is that guy. And I like you that you noted out that he came from the Big 12. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah.
This dude is
so right here, I'm gonna credit him with this sack, even though he doesn't get the sack. So let's watch right here. So he's rushing right here, bullying him back. So right now, Chidozie sneaks out this way. The problem with that is it creates a gap right here. So the quarterback's looking to take off. Watch how quick he redirects over there. And as soon as the quarterback sees that makes the quarterback come back this way, slows him down so that sack can happen. So we'll see it full speed, how he was able to maintain that. So Peaks gets back there, allows his teammate to make the play. That's making the play without making the play. By doing your job and your responsibility.
He's making the play for real, though.
All right, we got him right here.
Man, he's relentless, bro.
Love it.
Like he's a dog. That's what I'm talking about. Chidozie, the block bully.
So what I want to start out with right here is him playing this cut block. So watch how he plays this cut block. So I'm sure they had enough of him. I was like, hey, we just going to cut him.
Yeah.
This did absolutely nothing. Chidozie stayed well balanced, and he was able to use his hands and push him down and push him away from his knees. That did nothing. Yeah, now Chidozie turns into a linebacker.
There he is.
And we call this as a linebacker scraping over the top. So he's seeing the traffic. He's scraping over the top. The problem right here, because it would have been a dangerous hit. If 8 gets better leverage outside for the force and cups the football, then Chidozie can go right here and knock his head off. But he doesn't, because that's where Chidozie was going to where he was. But he continues to scrape over the top. Bro, look how he knocks down this lineman. Knocks down that lineman, then goes makes the tackle. Like,
that's the block bully. He's serious about it.
Couldn't have had a better name.
Yeah, he's a bully out there.
Got him right here. I have to see from the other angle. That might have been him on. That wasn't him on the tackle. Let's see him from the other angle. All right. Got him right here lined up over the center. See what we got. Again, bro, double, almost triple teamed. I mean, honestly,
I got one guy on his leg, 2 guys standing up. Bro, that's a triple team. They cuffing Chidozie.
I would call this triple team. As soon as the hike stands him up, and again,
holding
just so you guys are getting it, they're pulling the guards. So when they're pulling the guards usually take you to the ball, meaning they're most likely going to be running the ball this way. So it's these guys' job to block down and move him off his spot. It is 3 people, and they are still not moving him off of his spot. And you know what happens when you occupy 3 people? That's when you got a red jersey here, red jersey here. Yeah. Look at what his team is able to do.
Yeah.
We got 3 white hats right on him. Look at all these red hats with nobody on them.
Bro, I know Bentley and Trevor Woods and Jalen Wester loving this film breakdown.
Loving it.
Them stats is about to be insane.
Let's check this from the other angle. We got pass rush right here. Lined up over the center again. Yeah, so I want to see him obviously keep improving as a pass rusher. Again, you don't need to be elite pass rusher to be an elite defensive tackle. But that's something that I want him to work on and get better at. And it's also tough depending on what type of scheme you're in, because I don't.
Right.
So like right now, I don't know his responsibility either.
Mhm.
But I would assume he doesn't have free reign right here. Because, for instance, if Chidozie just tries to beat him immediately to the right, look at the gap. It'll end up opening for everybody else. So as a D tackle, as you're rushing, you have to make sure that you're pushing the pocket up. You can't try to beat a guy and run all the way outside like a defensive end might do, because then you create a gap where they can get loose. So depends on what type of scheme and what his exact responsibility is in there. But seeing the way he sheds running blocks, I think, as he continues to get better and gets coached more, I think he's going to be able to do that exact same thing in the pass game. We got him right here. Looks like he's playing a one technique.
Right.
So you guys know, or you could say a shade that is between the center and the guard. Let's see what he does right here.
Wow. He just pushed the ball back to the quarterback.
So just like I was talking about the previous play, this is pretty much his job. Make sure you're pushing the pocket up. And the reason he's going to this side is because they know that they have this guy blitzing right here. So he's just pushing them back. Just keep driving them back and allow your teammates to make the play, because you're not allowing him to escape up the middle. He's strong, man. He's strong.
Yeah.
He's violent. And that
He's
shows
a
you how much
bully.
you love your teammates.
He is the bully. He's Colorado's prime bully. It's a Chidozie bully. It's insane,
Look at how he
bro.
celebrates with his teammates, even though he's not the one making the play again. That's what you want to see, man. You want to see guys that are dogs and guys that are leaders on their team. All right, he's up in here. So, one of my favorite things to see is getting to the football.
Getting to the football.
I don't know how many hats they got on him right here, but as he gets off,
he
watch him run to the football. And you'll be able to see from the other angle. Yeah, it's not a jog.
Yeah, he's running.
It's
he's serious.
Hey, I'm going with bad intentions. So we'll see him right here. Again, look at all the hats they got on him right here. And that ball's out. He is running. Yeah. That is not a jog.
Nope.
That is an angry run. I'm mad I have to run to you in the first place. So when I get to you, you're going to pay for it.
You better get down, quarterback.
Like Robert Livingston said, I can measure your commitment to your teammates by how close you are to the ball, the distance you are from the ball when the play ends. This is a defensive tackle that is out here on the edge with the corner. That shows your commitment to your teammates.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, when I see this, I'm thinking our defensive ends better eat, bro.
Wait till you see this play. This is one of the more impressive plays that I've seen from him. So he's right here. This is a screenplay. For those of you that don't know what a screenplay is, it's the offense. Let me go backwards. So the offense for a running back screen is going to release the running back. It could be this side or it could be that side. And they're essentially going to let the defensive lineman beat them. So they want the defensive lineman to beat them to the quarterback so they can sneak downfield and be able to lead block, meaning block in front of the running back. So right here, the screen setup. That's why you see none of these guys engaged. And right now, everyone's realizing, hey, these fools is downfield. It's a screen. So let's watch Chidozie and how he plays this. So he's engaged with the blockers right here. Realize it's a screen. Go make the play outside of the numbers. Bro, I don't see D tackles make this play. I don't see D tackles right here. So watch his eyes. Right here, something's fishy.
Gone.
Let me go get the ball. That's a high IQ football play. That's a high motor football play. And that's a high skill set. For a guy that big to be able to stick his foot in the ground, recognize it's a screen, go make the tackle on a running back out there. That's an amazing play, man.
Chidozie, man. He's that guy, bro.
Let's see what he does here. Gosh. Do you see how far he just drove him back? I wish I had it on the wide so you can see how far he drove him almost into his lap. Now Chidozie tripped right here, and that's the only reason he doesn't get that sack.
Bro,
The
you
only
right.
reason he doesn't get that.
But his disengage is crazy. It's like,
Hey, as soon as I'm ready to get off, it's done.
There's nothing you can do.
He had already lost his balance before, but man, that could have been an amazing play. But I still love what I'm seeing from him. Again, I know it feels like we're watching the same play over and over again because they continue to try double team and he continues not to move.
Not move at all, bro. You can just see like,
And I'm not going to stop saying it. This completely changes how your team can stop the run.
Right.
Again, we got somebody pulling. He's pulling this way. They're both at their job. These two monumental, colossal beings are supposed to knock him off of his spot. When you can't knock him off of the spot, look what it opens up. Look at how you have all these red shirts right at the ball because that gap is not opening the way it should. This is allowing guys to get to the football. This is making the play without making the play. This will never show up on a stat sheet ever.
Right.
But the ones that really know sees what he does. And I tweeted it yesterday. Single-handedly, Chidozie is going to change the way our defense plays a run. Just him.
Easily. Yeah, easily. Easily. Because he ain't giving them no running lanes.
No, never.
And he gets off the tackle. He gets off the blocks and he gonna make the tackle. Dude is special, bro. Like special.
Let's see what we got right here. So we got pullers. So again, his job is to down block him. Does Chidozie move? No, he does not.
Oh, bro. Not at all. Look at this.
The thing that happens right here. So we're going to talk football for a second. Remember I told you about linebackers? Follow the pools. The pools are going to take you to the ball. So these two guys right here. So 8's going to do his job. He's supposed to go in. He's supposed to box this. I like that play. I like him. I like him. I don't know who he is, but I've seen a lot of film from him. I like him. So he's supposed to box it. When you think of a box, like outside the box or force, you can call it. So he's supposed to box. 12 is supposed to be outside on this because we have 25 scraping over the top.
Right.
So when we start this play, this is 8's gap right here. But he recognizes there's 2 pullers coming. So when there's 2 people coming, that means there's 3 new gaps coming. So 3 new gaps are coming. He has the outside gap. He has the inside. He has the middle gap. And then he has the inside gap. So watch how this plays out. So he got to be outside. 12 is supposed to be in the middle, which would allow 25 to make the tackle right here. But he gets out for some extra yards. And I say that because what Chidozie does right here, again, had they fit this right, this is a tackle for a loss. Like when you play your run gaps right, it makes it so much easier on the rest of your team. So what 12 did right here is called spilling the block, which is when you go under the block like this so you can spill the ball outside. Problem is nobody's outside. He's supposed to be boxing this, and then 25 is supposed to be in that spill position. But yeah, Chidozie, I think we had one play of him getting moved off. So that's the whole Texas game. And y'all can't find any more negative clips. When I break this film down, I'm showing good and bad. So there ain't nothing floating out there I'm not showing. He dominated that game. And I can show more plays, but it just gets too redundant. Like
and it's important for people to know this is the kind of talent Coach Prime is bringing in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this Chidozie is real, bro. Like, real.
To say the least. Guys, so now we got him against Baylor. And I haven't watched this film in like maybe a week or so, but I remember him making some crazy plays. Here he is right here on the center. So let's see this from the other angle. Yeah, they was getting into it. Let's see what we got. All right, so he's driving them. And gets in on the tackle right there. That's what I wanted to see.
That's what man, that's like that's going above and beyond.
Let's come back here. So what this lineman is trying to do right now is he's trying to reach Chidozie. And what I mean by that, he's trying to get his body position in here so that Chidozie can't continue to come over here. So you'll watch as he turns early on right there. He's trying to get in position so Chidozie can't get over there. So Chidozie just continues to bully him over there. gets that outside arm free, and it's able to help on the tackle.
So those like, boy, you got your ticket, you taking this ride.
and that's the thing. This one, like this fake tough guy stuff. You gonna try to do this after the play, after I just bullied you all the way across? Yeah,
But I
like
ain't
that.
having none of it. I'm the bully.
Bro.
Chidozie like, no, boy.
Hey, I mentioned it multiple times. You don't ever, I don't care who you are, you don't ever want to end the clip like this.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't letting you finish the play with your hands on me and thinking, never. Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
this early in the game. In 72, talking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What position is 72? I think I put him on there for a reason, but we'll get to it. So here's another one. I think this is a good pass rush by Chidozie, but they rush 4. So he beats his guy inside, but this DN, I mean, I don't know his exact responsibility, but Chidozie wins inside for sure, but there's nobody here. Like when I was showing against
so
Texas.
shouldn't this linebacker in the middle, shouldn't he be shooting right now? The one close to the referee?
Right here?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Because as soon as you do that, they got a route. So imagine both of these linebackers shooting right now. To come right here, you got a route coming right behind you. So this is, do you want to give up the $100 bill back here or give up the $1 bill?
Well, then what about the other one? I mean, you got two sitting right next to each other. So I feel like
because so they got to stay in their zone until he declares and gets past the line of scrimmage. Then I can trigger, because if they trigger early, you got this route right now. They're taking away this route by having their body presence.
Well, let me tell you something right now, though, bro. The wide receiver down here at the bottom that's saying, "Hey, just throw me the ball because I ain't nobody." I mean,
that's crazy.
nobody.
Yeah,
look
by himself.
Oh, God dang.
Yeah, he got loose, man.
Ooh, I mean,
man.
Yeah, I'm like, Lord.
So let's watch it right here again.
Oh, do you just realize that guy got a family watching this game?
Bro. So this is the same number 72. So he's helping right here. And I watch this. He gets thrown over there. Even though he's looking over there, he gets thrown over there. That wasn't a voluntary going over. He gets thrown over there. And again, it shows how violent he is with his hands. Really good at disengaging. I want to see him get a little bit better at disengaging on pass plays, though. So we got him right here. And this is such a great play. So I talked about it before when I talked about the angle you take to a quarterback. And I talked about on his breakdown. So what a lot of guys will do in this situation, which is wrong, is try to cut him off at this angle right here. This quarterback most likely is faster than Chidozie. If he tries to get him at this angle, all that's going to do is let him run around Chidozie. So what Chidozie does, which is better than that, is he takes a flat, we call it flat to angle. So he goes flat with him to cut him off here. And then as he continues to run, he'll take an angle on it. So watch what it does. So that's perfect, because he come upfield, he's going to get ran past. But instead, he takes that flat angle and allows him to cut off the quarterback, which the other thing it does is if the quarterback tries to cut back on Chidozie, it allows his teammate to make the tackle right there. So it's able to cup the football, meaning have leverage on the football from your players so that you guys are in good position. So we'll watch him right here. Really like this. This is something underrated. Bunch of people won't notice this, but I notice it, Chidozie. I like your angles. Flat to angle. Great angle.
That's the block bully with the high IQ.
All right, here we go right here. Just being a bully for no reason. Just for absolutely no reason. Bully, get off me. Go make the tackle. Watch me see this from the tight.
This dude's special, bro.
This is a hard play to make. So we talked about.
There go that.
So this is, so it looks like stretch action is really split zone. What I mean by split zone, outside zone and stretch can be synonymous, but the split part is this guy coming back across the formation. And what that allows on this versus stretch, it gives this guy a cutback lane. So if 79 was closer to Chidozie right here, and then you have this guy coming to block him out, that creates a gap in a cutback lane for this running back. So Chidozie's doing his job right here. So he actually and he might have seen the puller come back. So this is supposed to be his gap right here, here. Now, I think he sees that slicer come back, and like I said, pulls take you to the football. So he gets outside, and watch bro. This is so hard to do.
See
He
that
disengages, running the opposite way. Bro, don't look at nothing else but his feet and his hips right here. That is not easy for a 300-pound defensive tackle to do.
Right.
He is running this way. This looked like Preston Hodge film when I showed you how he's able to move his hips and stay on top of the man.
Yeah.
That is athletic. That is an insane athletic play to do. Watch it full speed. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, and he loves being around the football, bro. He gets it, bro.
he goes after the football with bad intention.
Yeah, he gets it.
And boy, this is another one he almost made.
I don't know.
Remember,
how people don't watch like this when they watching this film. Chidozie is him.
This is the same number 72 that was chirping at him to start the game. Watch how he bullies him down. He's trying to reach him again and trying to turn his body. Gets bullied all the way out there. Now let's see what 8's doing right here. So this is 8's gap. He's on his hip. Hold on. What happened over here? Okay, 93. Well, I don't know why he's doing this. You got to run read. You got to be tighter to this. When he goes out wide like that, 8's at his gap. This is his gap now because of how wide he went. So now that makes it a bigger space for him. Chidozie still almost the reason he doesn't make this play is right here. You always say they be getting held. He got held right here.
Oh,
like aggressively held. Once he disengaged, if he doesn't hold him right here, Chidozie makes the same play he just made the last play. And he
did make the play. He tripped him up.
He still made that tackle.
Yeah, he got him.
I think he still made that
tackle.
Him.
Look at that. Look, Chidozie's like, we trying to touch this fool. Got him.
That's a good play, man.
Give me that ankles.
So I got screenplay right here. Let's see what we got. Oh, just a freak. Good, bro. He looks like a linebacker. If I didn't show you his size and just showed you how he moves, you would think this fool's a linebacker.
God.
Defensive tackles do not make these plays.
Well, they just Chidozie does. The block.
They do not make these plays. This does not happen. Like I want people to realize that. Hey, what I'm showing, this isn't just good film for
what
Colorado.
Conference is this again?
The Big 12. This isn't just good film for the Big 12. This is elite film for defensive tackles. Period.
Right.
And again, IQ. So I told you guys when a screenplay happens, the offensive linemen want to get beat so that they can get out. Watch this. Quarterback hasn't even thrown the ball yet. Chidozie said, no, this is a screen. Quarterback hasn't thrown the ball yet. Chidozie realizes that he ain't even looking at the quarterback anymore. He's fully just tracking the running back.
And got him.
And look how quick he recognized it, though. Right here, something's up. Something's up. My eyes are on you. And like I said, like a linebacker, watch how he pursues him and scrapes over the top and goes and gets him.
Hey, you guys need to like, subscribe, comment, and share for Chidozie.
Please.
Look, the block bully's coming through. Now, I mean, man. Look,
and one more thing I want to show on this is what I just talked about, flat to angle. So Chidozie's right here. He doesn't try to chase the running back here. He doesn't try to take that angle. He knows the running back's faster than him. Even here, he's not trying to chase him there. He's staying flat. And what happens?
Got him.
This is
zip him up.
Crazy play from a defensive tackle, a 300-pound defensive tackle. This is insane. Bro, that is an insane play.
That's Chidozie, bro.
So now we got him right here. Oh, so I think this was, and y'all can let me know if y'all seen this game if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure this was in overtime. And I think they were going for 2 points, 2-point conversions. Or this was, I think they're going for 2-point conversions. Watch him right here. Blast the quarterback. Wait till you see it from the tight. Game on the line. Let me see what you do, big fella.
Throw him off. Got him.
Game on the line. Let me see what you do.
Throw him off. Got him.
Hey, this can't be the same number 72.
72,
Hey.
what you doing?
Hey, if I didn't know any better, I would think this was a screenplay. It looked like this. Hey, if I didn't know any better, come on, man. You was running your mouth and
he lost his sense of direction.
just completely lost it. So right here, bro, hey, I don't know who number 8 is. I can tell you he is a dog. It does not take me much to I have no idea who he is other than these 2 games. I can spot a dog from a few plays. He's a dog. Chidozie, if he's not in the league in this draft class, we need to get him in the portal. Somebody find out.
Chidozie, call number 8. You know what's up.
And I'm just gonna talk about him. We're gonna get back to Chidozie, but God, this is what I want to see from our linebackers. Completely disrupts the play.
Gone.
Like I told you, pulls usually take you to the ball. So he goes and doesn't hesitate, doesn't wait for him to get to him. He goes and makes the contact. This is quarterback power. So the quarterback is supposed to be going out here with it. What happens is he blows it up so bad that he makes him stop his feet in the backfield. What happens then? Then that allows for your cavalry to get there and Chidozie to physically assault number 72. Like, look at this.
You take number 72.
Get off me. Yeah, he probably is at Baylor. They ain't good. And we play Baylor again.
He gonna change his jersey number.
He should. So this Chidozie's gap right here. And bro, this is funny because you can only do this if you're just disgustingly strong. So this is Chidozie's gap. What most people and players would do right here is as soon as they see this go there, they would get out of their gap and shed this way. Chidozie said, nah, I'm just going to stay in my gap, but I'm going to bring you with me. So watch as he just moves his gap over. And then while he's moving his gap over, he says, okay, no, the ball's there now. I'm done playing with you. Great play, man.
Man, this guy, man, Chidozie, aka the block bully. Look, Big 12, Texas, Baylor. I don't want to hear about no competition. I don't hear about nothing. You watch this film. I don't know how you don't get excited for the block bully. Like this dude, like he's him. Like he's coming to Colorado as him.
I damn near want to release this in the next hour. Like
we should, bro. They got to
release this tonight.
Yeah,
just get it out there.
Get it out there, man.
Bro, this is crazy. Like I'm telling y'all, again, y'all can say what y'all want. I ain't been as locked in with college football. The only thing I see right now that prevents him from being first round is just pass rush ability. Well, let me take that back. His size. If he's bigger, because I think he's like 5'11". If he was 6'3" and making these exact same plays, 6'3", 315, 320, making these exact same plays, everybody would be talking about him as a first rounder. So because he's smaller, he's gonna have to do more. So he's gonna have to be a better pass rusher.
Yeah, but
than those bigger DNs.
You're getting a hybrid defensive tackle linebacker. It should those put my guy in the first round.
And
matter of fact, he can just stay at Colorado as long as he wants.
and this right. And CT, this is the thing. It's what I hate what people say. Stupid stuff like this. Why would you want a big defensive tackle just in general? Like, what would be your
to clog up the middle? Yeah,
okay.
Eat up them blocks. Free up my linebackers.
More size, so your guys aren't smaller and aren't getting pushed off the blocks.
Right.
If he's already not getting pushed off his blocks at his current size, why do you care about his size? And this is going to be a knock for him.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a valid point. Right. Yeah. He's at that
this
size.
This is going to be a knock on NFL teams. NFL teams are going to be like, oh, he's smaller than what we want. So you want a bigger guy who I can definitely show you film of getting bullied and pushed around than a smaller guy who it isn't happening. That's why Aaron Donald wasn't projected to be who he is. Aaron Donald's college film was crazy. He wasn't an under the radar fit. Crazy. But he's small. Aaron Donald just came out and he said, bro, this is crazy. How so NFL defensive tackles are usually minimum like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
How much do you think Aaron Donald weighed while he was playing?
Probably 295. I mean, he had to be close to 3, I'm assuming. Bro. I mean, the lineman in the league is huge.
So this is crazy. Apparently, I'm reading this from Sports Illustrated. Apparently, even Donald's listed weight was above what he normally played at. His listed weight was 280.
Mhm.
Speaking with former teammate Chris Long on his Greenlight podcast, Donald revealed that he played 10 to 20 pounds lighter than listed. This came to a head in 2018 when he weighed in at just 258 pounds when the Rams were in the Super Bowl. 258 pounds. Aaron Donald was playing at 258 pounds in the Super Bowl at 6 foot 258.
Arguably the best
Meanwhile,
defensive tackle in the league. Wow.
in NFL history.
Straight a Hall of Famer. Straight, yeah. That's
Meanwhile, you got all these NFL guys saying, hey, you have to be 300 pounds. The greatest defensive tackle of all time, Aaron Donald, played in the Super Bowl at 258. I don't want to hear no knocks about Chidozie's size when it comes to that, because you can see it on film. The reason you want bigger size is so your guys aren't
getting pushed off the ball. But he's not getting bullied.
It doesn't happen. Bro.
Double team, triple team, meet the ground, offensive lineman, go do some yoga classes before you play Colorado, because Chidozie about to have you bent all kind of ways.
Bro, absolutely elite. So for me, and I'm not gonna lie, I saw that Coach Prime clip when he was talking about Chidozie's gonna be drafted high and everything. This was before we saw any film.
Oh yeah.
I was like, huh? I was like, man, I was like, hey, I appreciate you, Coach Prime. I know you're trying to hype your guys, but then you turn the film on. The only thing you can say I want to see more from him is just be an elite pass rusher. But outside of that,
wrong, bro. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and give these other teams a little nugget here. Hey, you guys better teach your offensive linemen how to back pedal. Give some defensive back drills.
We're watching
it's about to get nasty.
We're watching 300, 600 pounds combined, maybe 650, maybe 700 that cannot move this undersized little D tackle off the ball. So why do we care about his size at all?
Yeah, because they give him
bro. I think he's the best defensive tackle in the nation. I'll say it.
Oh, finally! What took you so long?
Y'all have to show me somebody better.
Hey,
y'all have to, and I don't care about stats. I don't care. Y'all got to show me on film where he is completely dominating the game the way Chidozie is.
And that's why I told you I got to see him and McNeil on the field at the same time. I need to drive down that road because
crazy,
bro. Like, because I'm looking at how McNeil plays off the ball like that. He goes and get it. Them two,
bro, like a linebacker. Like they are scary.
Hey,
man,
Bentley should be just like all smiles right now. Like, hey, look, boy,
every linebacker, Jalen Wester, Trevor Woods, man, they got to be ready to get active.
Forget the block bully. We gonna nickname him Moses because he about to open up all the gaps. Some linebackers.
Hey,
this guy's off the hook, bro.
Like I said, single-handedly, he's gonna change the way we play the run. The biggest issue, the biggest issue we had last year was stopping the run. This allows that. Now, if our linebacker play isn't where it needs to be this year, I don't want to hear nothing because we got the pieces. Now, I'm not even going to entertain the hypothetical. Our linebacker's about to go crazy. We're about to go crazy as a whole. The season can't get here quick enough, man.
Everybody's excited about the offense, but the defense is going to be sacks and turnovers. Just cooking it up, serving them out, bro. Like, the defense is about to be just something different. When you look at Chidozie, you mentioned McNeil, then you got BJ Green coming off the edge. Man, sacks and turnovers. Who you going to throw? You don't want to throw the Travis Hunter side.
Bro, and what's crazy, our best pass rusher, who we haven't talked about that much, and I might see if I can get more film on Sam Okunlola.
Right.
Remember what he was doing to the Florida State tackles?
Oh, yeah.
Putting them in the lap. Yeah. And then we got wait.
We got an Okunlola part 2 coming up. Boy, you cooking. You cooking in your bag. You got to serve them up, though.
It's about to be crazy.
Yeah, and that's why I keep telling everybody, hyping up. But the defense, I'm telling you, man, bro. And you know what else I like? Because I'm excited because I think that's gonna let Shiloh do some things in that backfield, bro. Like when you get that pass rush going in, like, hey, receivers, better them cross routes, but not come across that middle. You ain't gonna make it out. They're gonna have to have stretches lined up on the sideline.
It changes every aspect of the game. Like,
and the attitude and the personality, like you said, when dude had his hand on him, he's like, "Oh no, we're not ending this play like this."
Bro, I'm telling you, I pay attention to little things. That's bro. If I was a recruiter And I saw a guy that was just letting guys push him around after the play. I don't care if your coach is telling you, no, don't get it. I don't want you.
Right.
I don't want grown men, especially in the trenches. Those are guys you don't even want to eat with silverware. You want them to eat with their hands. I don't want them grown men letting other grown men put them hands on them. I don't care what. There's an eye in the sky. You know me. You know me personally.
Yeah. No, I know. Oh, I know.
I ain't gonna let nobody put my
buddy. World star.
Yeah, exactly. There's video. Oh no, I promise it's not going in that way. You to be a dog. I don't want to ever see you let somebody do that. And that should. There's no clip where you let him, bro. From his first breakdown, I showed where the dude
remember how he had
was
like by the neck.
It was the next play. The dude kept hitting him after the play. The next play, he just had him out here. Said, "Stay here until I tell you to stop." like crazy,
bro. Isn't that crazy?
So yeah, it's safe to say we're excited about Chidozie.
Yeah, man, really excited. But you know what? He touches on one of the things you love the most. Chidozie's always around the ball.
Always.
And you know, and you liked how he pumped up his teammate. I didn't get to say, man, let's go. Like that whole energy is different. Like it's just different. And you bring that to Colorado, boy. We about to look. I'm telling you guys, CT on defense. Because I'm loving it.
Let me go sell some more houses so I can go up to FanDuel and
we got for driving
put some more bread down.
Yeah, look, I'm taking all Chidozie prop bets. Let me find some prop bets out there, bro. Are you serious?
Man, hey,
no.
Really, really excited. And he was probably the least I was excited about from the whole portal. First thing I saw was his size, his height. Okay, we just got an undersized D tackle. Then I looked at the stats. Again, I know stats don't mean much for D tackles. Wasn't the most impressive, but boy, as soon as that film cut on.
Yeah. You just look for the person that ain't moving.
Yeah, literally.
You see other people around him, but he ain't moving.
You either look for the person who's not moving, or you look at the lineman that's moving way too much. Because somebody's getting pushed back into the quarterback lap.
I thought you they got to learn the backpedal, boy. You better start the backpedal drills for them linemen.
Those are two ways you find
But
them.
what I didn't know is, but you pointed out in this video, and that's why I'm glad you did a part 2. You right, man. He reads like a linebacker, bro. And
yeah.
He just and then he helps me explain when you say angles. Angles matter. He's like, I'm just gonna run straight. Eventually, if you want to go,
you gotta come see me.
You gotta cross, right?
You go do whatever you want. You can do the shaking and juking. At some point, you gotta
cross this line. Or I'm getting some tackle for loss. Yeah,
love it, love it.
You that man, Chidozie, man. Who we gonna cook up next? I mean, Chidozie got me pumped, bro. I mean, who you got? Are we going to the linebackers? Are we shopping Bentley Woods? I mean, what are we doing?
So we're gonna drop the DT position battle. Defensive tackle, we're gonna drop the cornerback position battle. We're gonna talk some about the defensive coordinator. Film wise, man, we still got Jimmy Horn on the way. We got Omarion Miller from USC game on the way. We got Shiloh Part 2. Everybody's excited about Shiloh Part 2.
They ready.
We got Shiloh Part 2 coming. I think I might sneak a few surprises in, some younger guys who only got to see in a few games. I think I might sneak some of those guys in. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. Y'all know if y'all want the best breakdowns and the actual real of what's going on.
Only way you gonna find the only place you're gonna find it real. And you know what? Hey, don't just share it with other Buffalo fans. Hey, send them to the haters.
Send it to the
don't lie, bro. Like
anybody telling you Chidozie's undersized, we still didn't get better. We're not going to be able to stop the run. These are the tapes you send because this monster is going to change Colorado football.
Because that was against Texas, that was against Baylor, and they were all in the Big 12. So Chidozie staying home like he does when they're trying to move him off the line. Chidozie stays home. That's the block.
Yes, sir. So hey, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Sounds like CT's gonna make me put this out in the next hour or so. So
they want it, they know. Let's get it, man. Let's get to the hype.
We're gonna get this bad boy rolling. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you guys. One.